This one might actually rustle some feathers, but you don't get what you want in life. You know what you get? You get what you tolerate. I mean, do you ever wonder why you're not where you want to be in life? I mean, all of us have mistakes. All of us have really done the wrong things at times. And most of us aren't where we want to be. But I remember a while back, I made a bad investment decision, and it actually had a negative impact on my life, for my future, really. At the time, it actually seemed like the right move. But as my understanding grew and as I got a little older, I realized it wasn't taking me where I wanted to go. Now, this decision haunted me for years. I realized what an incredible blessing it could have been had I not made this decision. Well, while we can't change the past, we certainly can learn from it. And here's the hard truth again. We don't get in life what we want. We get what we tolerate. In other words, we settle for the minimum standard that we set ourselves for in every aspect of life. I mean, take a look at your health, your wealth, your investment strategy, your physicality, whatever it might be. Every aspect of your life is where it is because of the minimum standard that you've conscientiously or maybe even subconsciously allowed. And if they're not where you want them to be, it's time to make a change. So, how do you improve every area of your life? It's simple. Raise your standards. As your standards raise, so will your ability to get what you want. And I want to give you a 3-step process that will actually help you elevate the standards to match your desires. And it is so powerful. Number 1, get clear on your current position on where you are today. Choose maybe 1 or 2 areas of your life where you want to get better results, where you believe you know what you want, but you're actually getting what you tolerate. So choose that and assess it. Give it a rating from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and rate it clearly. Get really clear about where you stand in these 2 areas of your life. Remember, all progress starts from telling the truth. Number 2, then raise your standards in those areas of your life. Set an intention for that particular thing, that area, and decide what you will no longer tolerate. For example, if you're focused on money, set a minimum standard for the amount that you will accept in your bank, nothing less. If you have $5,000 in your bank and you want $50,000 in your bank, that must now become what you will tolerate. You won't tolerate anything less than $50,000, and you will set that as your minimum standard. Anchor it, because it is within you, and you actually have to get really in a state of mind where you will refuse to settle for nothing less. Number 3, commit first. This is so powerful. I actually wrote an entire book on this called Commit First. Declare yourself and to others this new minimum standard and make it your new reality. I mean, make it so you don't tolerate anything less. You must refuse to lower your standards to where they were before. And when you make this commitment, make it to somebody, a banker, a friend, most importantly, to yourself. The principle of commit first is to create a path to make it easier to keep your commitment and harder to not keep your commitment. And sometimes that can be backing us into a corner, locking in our commitment by telling somebody, by signing a contract, by making an agreement, whatever that might be. Make sure that there is only the way forward, no longer the way back. Now, here's where the magic happens. Raising your minimum standard will not only change your future, but it actually transforms your immediate present. Because with a new standard for the future, your present decisions will actually align with your new standard, because the choices you made in the past won't get you to the new level that you have set. Your standards and your stories, in other words, your identity, have brought you to where you are today. You know, I actually wrote another article a while back called "You're Giving Away Your Power, Here's How to Take It Back." Check it out, Google it, and my name. And I share a powerful strategy to change your story that will ultimately end up changing your life. See, your new standard will create these new stories and propel you from where you are right now to where you want to be in the future. Armed and with an elevated minimum standard and empowered by new decisions, then you can start taking a look at other areas of your life where you can apply this exact same approach and watch. Just watch as your life begins to transform. So if you're tired of more of the same, maybe it's time you stop tolerating the things that don't align with your desires. Stop settling for less than you truly want, and more importantly, less than who you really are. I wouldn't tolerate the life that falls short of the standards and privileges that you deserve. You're worthy of more. It's time to claim it. And to do that, I've got a gift for you. I want you to go to commitfirstbook.com, and I want to gift you my book. All you have to do is pay shipping and handling, and it's at commitfirstbook.com. It will help you create your new minimum standard, anchor in that commitment, and help you achieve your impossible in your life. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Thanks for listening.